To set up your Xfinity router with a Netgear switch, start by unpacking and physically connecting the devices. Connect the Xfinity router to the Netgear switch using an Ethernet cable, plugging one end into the router's Ethernet port and the other into the switch's Ethernet port. Next, connect your computer to the Netgear switch using another Ethernet cable. This will allow you to access the switch's settings and configure it to work with your Xfinity router. Power on the Xfinity router and the Netgear switch. Then open a web browser on your computer and navigate to the Netgear switch's default IP address, which is usually 192.168.0.1 or 192.168.1.1. Log in to the switch's web interface using the default admin username and password, which can be found in the switch's documentation. Once logged in, navigate to the switch's settings and configure the IP address to obtain an IP address automatically from the Xfinity router. This will ensure that the switch is on the same network as the router. Then, configure the switch's DHCP settings to disable DHCP, as the Xfinity router will be handling DHCP assignments. Save the changes and restart the switch. After the switch has restarted, connect to the Xfinity router's web interface using a web browser and navigate to the advanced settings. Configure the router to recognize the Netgear switch and allow it to connect to the network. Save the changes and restart the router. Once the router has restarted, your Xfinity router and Netgear switch should be working together seamlessly. Your devices should now be able to connect to the network and access the internet through the Xfinity router. Best practice is to change the default admin username and password for both the Xfinity router and the Netgear switch to secure your network. Additionally, ensure that the firmware for both devices is up to date to prevent any security vulnerabilities. By following these steps, you should be able to successfully set up your Xfinity router with a Netgear switch, providing a fast and reliable network for all your devices.